Hello, my name is Gregory Jones, and I have written a book called The Macroeconomic Laws, which I would like to present to you. The Macroeconomic Laws contains both poetry and economic information in it. So here, I'll start with some of the poetry. If magic stars appeared out of nothing, I would tell wondrous tales of grand dramas with imagined people in imagined places, where a tragic figure could seek asylum for a mistaken judgment, where a wave of the hand could dispel a black dream, and mortal wickedness could be slain with a stainless steel saber. What it is inside you. It's inside every heart that lives beneath the blue sky. It tantalizes the thoughts of the old as well as the young. It provokes the rich as well as the poor, and it mocks achievers and the idle alike. Some scream and shout and celebrate the morning light. Others linger and lapse in listless postures of aimless melancholy. Some are carried on waves of fortune, while others are overwhelmed. Exoticus. They were born and they would be in the land where they are free. Chained beneath an iron will, so they toiled and so they tilled. With a word and with a call, he was born to save them all. When the Lord gives the power to free the people in their hour, for the love of people free, from the mountains to the sea. And now I'll turn to the economic section of the book. But first I'll start with some basic law. The United States is an independent and sovereign nation state with the right to not immigrate by our Constitution. As it says, we the people of the United States, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, provide for the common defense, promote the general welfare, and secure the blessings of liberty to ourselves and our posterity, do ordain and establish this Constitution for the United States of America. It doesn't say to people in other countries or to foreigners or to immigrants. By immigrants, it means those who have obtained citizenship. Now, the cost of mass immigration is enormous. I have described the macroeconomic laws, which are 5 laws which determine all economic conditions. Wages are governed by supply and demand, or economic growth versus labor supply. Immigration increases labor supply, reducing wages. Now, if we hadn't been mass immigrating over the last 38 years, wages would be about $40,000 greater for each working American. I estimated $40,000 at that time in the year 2008. In order to calculate the cost of mass immigration, divide $40,000 by 2 to get $20,000, the average each worker in the U.S. has lost in wages per year. Multiply 20,000 by 35 years, the number of years wages have been stagnant in the U.S., and each American worker has lost $700,000 in wages over the last 35 years. Our workforce was 107 million persons working. That's a number that the computers gave me. So we multiply $700,000 by 107 million, and we find that the cost of mass immigration over the last 35 years is $75 trillion in wages stolen from the American people, an incredible fortune. So you see, the cost of mass immigration is incredible. It is time to end mass immigration, and this can be done quickly. Now, the journalists don't tell the truth. The journalists are lying. The journalists say that we have labor shortages, and labor shortages don't exist on this planet. We have labor excess, or too much labor, because wages are stagnant. The journalists say that economic growth is from tax cuts or immigration or the stock market or investment or education or skill, and that's not true. Economic growth is from free enterprise. During the Cold War, the free enterprise economies of the U.S., Germany, and Japan grew. while the Marxist economies of the Soviet Union, Cuba, and North Korea didn't grow. So you see, economic growth is a product of free enterprise. And so, the journalists also say that the cause of black poverty is the rich, or whites, or discrimination, and that's not true. The cause of black poverty is mass immigration. So the journalists are race baiting as well as lying. Immigration, of course, has destroyed the U.S. economy, and $75 trillion is an incredible amount of money, but this doesn't include the cost of crime, our trade deficit, our debt, or wear and tear on our infrastructure as well, which contribute to the cost of mass immigration. And so you see, it is time to end mass immigration. And here I have my book right here, The Macroeconomic Laws. And I would like for you to buy a copy. And the name of the book is The Macroeconomic Laws by Gregory Jones. And you can purchase a copy at Ex Libris, Amazon, or Barnes & Noble. And you can read it and decide for yourself. Thank you very much. Love God.